Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. Yeah, without any doubt, Ethereum has broken below the $3,370 level. Too deep for a reliable way forward. So with that, it has broken our first support area. And we've already dipped into the next support zone. We hit the 38.2 retracement of the entire rally, which started down here in April. So it's the entire Fibonacci zone for the entire move up. And I said to you before, if we break below 3,374, the next best scenario will be the yellow one here for a B wave pullback instead of a wave 4. That would be an alternative perspective. However, allows for a larger correction, just an adjustment of levels. The white count remains valid for now, but obviously the yellow scenario now fulfills more Elliott Wave guidelines, okay, than the white one. And so because for a wave 4, this pullback is quite deep. So I cannot clearly prefer the white scenario. I prefer the yellow count, this B wave pullback. And therefore I have highlighted here on the chart how this yellow count could look like. Basically as an A, B, C structure to the downside. And then the C wave is 1, 2, 3. That third wave might get a few more downside adjustments. Then we can get a wave 4 bounce and a wave 5 down. And I suppose we could reach the area around 2,620 before a major low, before Ethereum attempts to form another major low, a lasting low. But we would need anyway, we need to see a 5-wave advance, 5-wave rally basically, to indicate a low of sorts has formed. That would require also a break above resistance, which is currently here on the daily chart at $3,611. So we don't need that line anymore. That was a previous support line. But yeah, pressure remains downward. That hasn't changed from the last video. Resistances are all holding. The only thing is we have now broken support. So that's the change. But the wave count itself isn't changing because this could still be a valid wave 4. And for the B wave, I have just added some more microstructures to watch. The advantage of them is that we get some resistances. So you see that this is the micro count here. Wave 3 of circle wave C could already be done. It could already be done. That would become more likely if we get a decisive break above $3,343. The 50% retracement of the immediate decline here. But this here would be the main resistance area that I just shared with you on the daily time frame. So question is for me, is this the internal third wave or the larger degree third wave? And if we break out, let's say, but it's currently not, let's say, the most likely scenario, but if I see a 5-wave move up, this would be the way to go. I mean, surely we can form a low at any point. The market is very oversold. I'm getting messages like I sold it all last time I got these, and that's fine. I'm not blaming anyone, but I did get messages today, several, about I sold it all. And last time I got these, it was in August last year. Yeah, in April not so much, but in August last year, and that marked the low. So I'm always, when I get these messages, I'm like, okay, it's the wave count wrong. It's the low already in. But you see on several times, even the daily chart is oversold now. But we have no bullish divergence. So from that point of view, I remain currently focused on the downside. But now that we are so oversold, let's say a larger bounce becomes more likely, and being short is going to be more risky. Resistances are clear. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then check out our X channel as well for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. Here you can also get additional video updates that are not covered on YouTube, for example, different coins that we don't share here on YouTube. So check it out if you don't want to miss anything. Times are very turbulent. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.